deeper shade
Well,
of sky blue. You're wearing a lighter shade.
I think yours
okay,
is lighter.
okay, don't.
But whatever, you look good. Believe me, you know.
Thank you. Stop it.
Sweet Baba.
Pa.
You are
I'm trying my hardest to be Gen Z these days.
you are the
It's
feelings.
like, oh, stop it, pa.
Baba.
It's giving pa.
Yeah, but
Anyway, let's focus. Okay, hi, sir.
I thought I was the only one in the building.
You felt left out?
No, you're not
Yeah,
left out.
I'm good. Thank you for having me. It's been a
What's
wonderful
that?
morning.
No, so what's that?
Monday.
Did you notice the switch? He
He
went from,
just changed all of us all
I
the-
like it. It's good to be here.
No, so-
What's up?
Pipe
What's
ya.
going
Pipe
on?
ya down.
It's just the it's just the four of us having a conversation. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Pipe ya down.
I'll be fine. Anyway, Monday has been great.
Oh,
Has
brilliant.
been
Okay.
absolutely brilliant.
You got
Let's
an
get
alert?
into it, guys. Sometimes I think Zaza should be the nonso of this squad, if we can call ourselves a squad or something. Listen, if you're listening to the show and you want to see what we look like, if you want to judge the argument on who is wearing what,
Okay.
check us out on YouTube. It is Voice of the People Abuja. You'll see the different shades and you'd know that what I'm saying is true. Zaza's blue is off. Mine is the perfect shade of blue.
It's not off. It's the same thing.
No,
Believe me.
your own is the wannabe original.
Oh, this was it.
Is the wannabe original shade of blue?
No, it is. It is.
Let's
actually
get
the
into
right
our
one.
walk in my shoes story for today. Are you ready? So the question is simple: 50 million naira in your account with a free acre of land in any part of Nigeria that can be used for agriculture.
Okay.
Or you're either going to take that, or you take a free visa and a flight to Canada to start your life over. Are you packing your bags or are you staying here? Remember the road that will lead you.
But they Thomas in Lagos. That's the place to be, absolutely.
So, what are your takes? I'm going to start with you, Louis.
Wallahi ba.
Louis has started with us. Louis has said money.
You can even give me 30 million with the land. I will remain in
Louis, you're
Nigeria.
pressing the money down.
No, I'm just trying to tell you how.
How much is 30 million naira really worth?
No.
in
The thing is, I'm more concerned about the land. You get me? And the money to start up the business. I'm not going anywhere. There's money in this country. With that land, I can do plenty of things with it. Agriculture, yeah, you said. First off,
you have to use the land for agricultural purposes,
Very
nothing
true.
else.
Very true. I'm going to do like 3 businesses there, livestock, yeah, and the fishery.
It's
thing.
1 acre.
1 acre.
It's 1 acre of land. It's not like 72
It's
acres.
it's not
It's
a-
1
no,
acre
It's
of
not
land.
a truckload.
No. Even if it's 1 plot. No, I'm telling you. Listen, from that land, I can build up and make so much money off it. Yeah. First off, I could just get a small portion of it for just fish pond alone. I could get another portion for poultry. I could get
Ideas of
another
poor.
portion for pig farming. And believe me, and then the last part, I can just plant cassava there and be doing my gari. And then,
Cassava.
yeah. Listen, people
And then
want
you
the
can
radius
actually
floor
use
and
you can
export
actually
it.
use the cassava
To do the gari flour.
50k, the 50m
Yeah, to do all
to
of
get
this.
like the whole industrialization process for the
And change
cassava.
will I will even have company name for that business.
But
So-
me and you both know that Zaza is going to finish that money across.
no, listen.
Across the border.
Across.
No, listen.
We know what across means.
No, the point. I got rejected. Okay,
got you there.
but the thing is, and believe me, I believe in business so much, right? I just recently found out that is my calling, right? So I can have as many beds
I can
as
tell you
possible,
for a fact, though,
and
poultry farming right now is not
Every
as
mess.
lucrative.
Yeah.
every
And it was used to be.
No,
person-
not just every. I'm saying
Poultry.
poultry farming. I'm saying it from a
Why do you
place
think
of-
a crate of eggs is almost
it's not as
3,500?
even at the 3,500 they are not breaking
You're not even. That's because
Wait.
I'm
They
saying
are not
I'm
even
saying.
breaking close to
Absolutely.
being even. Or like it's a lot of it's a hassle.
It's financially consuming.
Let me now tell
They
you
are
something.
stressing.
Let me tell you something.
Are you sure you want to do it?
Yes,
There's
I
this new
wanna- I
person
wanna
I'm
do-
following on Instagram
Wait.
that is him. He's like, you are up here. I'm down.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me make you understand. Let me make you understand something, right? I'm still going to go for that land and the money, and then I'll do all of these 3 things I just said.
Okay, but for me, what is the value of 50 million in the next 10 years?
You can increase money.
No, I'm not saying.
You
Even,
can. You can.
Haven't you heard what we call time value for money? Have you heard of what we call diminishing return? Haven't you heard of depreciation on even assets?
Now that is that is somewhere.
Let me explain to you. See, I will take that ticket and I'll fly all the way to Canada.
What happened to
and I will
your homeland?
I live in the code.
Let me explain to you.
Okay.
I don't need to break the bank to live a good life in Canada.
Okay.
All I need is a job.
Okay.
To put 3 square meals on the table.
Okay.
All I need is a job.
Okay.
To make my wife and my kids comfortable.
Okay.
All I need is to be cozy. Good. The weather is favorable. Okay. The economy is favorable.
The weather in Canada is favorable.
Yes.
Do you like the heat?
Let me explain.
Wouldn't you take cold to heat?
I can understand you have like some insulin. you have some covering, but some of us don't have so much of that.
No, so I bet you when you're back from your Canada, I'm gonna be balling. I'm gonna be 10 times.
Do you know
I know what I'm saying.
Do you know the value of dollars right now in Nigerian currency?
Businesses in the trillions.
I will take my.
I will take Nigeria.
I will listen. I'm not keeping the cash somewhere. I am investing.
Did you hear what I said, Zaza?
Go ahead again.
Businesses worth.
They're crumbling.
Billions.
In Nigeria.
Crumbling Nigeria.
They are not crumbling. They are packing their bags and
they are running away.
Nigeria.
My business.
Your 50 million naira did not reach how much Pfizer is making.
My business.
Pfizer packed their bag. Do you think you know better business than Pfizer?
Tell him.
Okay, let me bring both of you to speed.
Now bring us to speed.
My business would not just be traded locally. I would take it internationally. Now, let me make you understand something. The world is going global. The world is going global.
Okay.
I will sell every single product from that farm online. I'll simply have a Zaza app where I sell all of that out.
A Zaza app name where we just give you now. No, you see, these are the issues. How much
sell? You can sell.
I have a question for you, sir. Name where we just give you now.
You
don't turn them to Zaza.
It's business.
How much are you paying us for naming you Zaza?
Paternity right.
That is my name.
We know how many people
patent right.
You crafted that off my name.
Do you need me to discuss with the person that started calling you Zaza and the person that imposed? I imposed it.
Okay.
The GM started
I'm only going to give you a certain percent of that money.
Okay, so since we have that,
so that you see, you still have to spend and give to her.
So
when I can go abroad.
That 50 million now, we go see something.
I
thought I bad pass. See, let me tell you something.
Turnover is
when you go abroad. There's more opportunities. You can get.
You want to go and be doing gate man up and that.
No, you can get to study. Don't forget. You get to study. Go to school.
Study what? Study to show yourself approved.
Not the scriptures.
You're not being given money. Let me explain.
Just visa to go abroad and start your life.
Now the
you
thing
work
is,
and
this
you
Canada
go to
that
school.
you want to go.
Yes.
To go and restart your life, sir. Canadians. Canadians
we're hearing
that are in Toronto are dropping videos left, right, and center saying, look, this hardship is becoming too much. Okay. We cannot keep up anymore. Tax is taking everything. I'm earning so much, but I can't even afford my basic necessities out of life. What am I supposed to do with my life? So, like, going there is still no guarantee. Plus, several Nigerians are leaving the country to go and make money and come back. So,
absolutely.
Why are you going?
To go and make money and stay there. Get married, have children there.
Oh, you want one of...
Let me first go first now. Did I tell you? I did not tell you.
Also, I can see you're not business oriented.
Wow.
If you will be doing business, your business will crumble.
I know it can never.
To pack up economy, before you know, dollar will be like $1 to common naira.
That is because you don't understand business.
Please join the conversation. Please join the conversation and help me settle these two young men. 0700 010 961. The number is 0700 010 961. And the question is, you gotta choose 50 million naira in your account with a free acre of land in any part of the country where you can use it for only agricultural purposes, or a free visa or flight to Canada to start all over. So know that an acre of land is probably like 600 square meters. That's 120 feet to 600 square meters. That's like 6 plots of land.
Hey.
No, sorry, 600 square meters, right? That's 60 feet by 120 feet, right? So 6 6 plots of land if you put it like that.
That's a lot of land safety even make money from. So listen, do you know how much
do you have security?
Do you not forget about it? I will fancy it.
Do you have security?
Do you know? Let me tell you from this.
What about all the what about pest control?
Wait,
you will waste on pest control.
That's not the point, because you don't love it. If you don't have passion for farming, you can't do it. Let me tell you something. From this thing Chinwe said now.
Do you have electricity?
My brother, we draw light there. How much is it to draw light to that place?
Okay, draw light.
Wait, let me explain.
Is there light that kind of
draw light?
You can end up spending half of that money on fuel.
How do you, bro? What are you people saying like this?
Explain to us.
We are not saying you will. We are saying you can.
You can't.
Wait.
Is it a possibility or is it not?
Okay, let me give you an instance.
Zaza, is there lights in your house?
There's plenty of light in my house. See,
Zaza, where is your house? Zaza, how is your house having lights? I'm more interested in knowing how Zaza has lights in his house, because most of us are.
Where's the amazing place you can go to chill out in Nigeria?
Wait, this place people are giving me this land now is somewhere in Ekpe. Is that not what you said?
Ekpe in Lagos is. We didn't say mainland, no. We say Ekpe.
I will even have Jen to run the business. Let me explain something.
How much is diesel?
Let him explain.
Wait, let me explain something to you. From this old portrait thing, there's a little one my mom has, and I can tell you she makes money off it. Listen,
not as much.
No, I'm just telling you from
I grew
the
up
little.
in a poultry house. Like we had not like inside the poultry house.
Let me land.
We had poultry in our house. We're not making so much anymore.
I've not landed. From the little that she has in the backyard. Okay, she has 150 birds. She bought 50 birds at 18,000, just 18,000 naira for 50, right? And then she ends up, aside the feed and all of that.
She bought how many at 18,000?
50.
Day old.
A day, the small chicks.
When?
That was like last year. I'm just saying. I'm giving an instance from the little.
If I stone this man's slippers now, they'll say I'm advocating for violence. We are talking about 2024.
No,
we're talking about March 2024. Do you have any idea how much more expensive?
No matter how expensive it is, you will still make gain.
Let me give you some things you need to know about immigrating to Canada. I'm not doing a PR for Canada, but these are things you get when you go abroad. I talked about security and safety.
You will lose. See,
you want them to kidnap you with your 50 million and they will collect it from you?
You won't even know I have that kind of money.
Oh, how would I not know when they've already said it?
Zaza, when you have 5K extra. That's how we all know. That's how we all know.
Let me educate him. How well is the healthcare system in Nigeria?
Who is going to be sick?
No. But then again, the healthcare system in Nigeria, if we're being honest, is
improving.
Let me explain to you. Now you want marry, get wife for there, right? The cheapest amount you can get natural delivery. That's natural delivery, right? In Canada is 18,000 Canadian dollars. Do the math.
I'll do that. Yes.
In Nigeria, even if it's CS they are doing for you, pay and they are going to do you BBL after.
My brother, $300.
It will not reach 19 million naira.
It's not possible.
What are you telling me? Don't tell me that.
Then you now have only 20-something million left.
Who told you that? Okay, let's assume it's 20 million naira. I've done the math already.
That's in Canada.
In Canadian dollars, we have 20 million naira, $900,000. Let me explain to you now. See.
So healthcare is not security.
I said healthcare. I didn't say deliver.
No, that's just to tell you how expensive healthcare is. The healthcare system in the West is
nice.
Expensive.
It's expensive, but it is safe. Nigeria, it's affordable, but it is.
It's available, but it is expensive.
Exactly. Nigeria, is it available at all?
It's available.
It's available.
Yes. There are hospitals everywhere.
Midwife, right?
Very available.
Okay.
Are there not people's wife that gives birth in this country? What are you telling me? There are hospitals everywhere. Listen, back to my business. I will stay in this country and run the business, and there's turnover.
Like I said, I
want so much money.
I want to get married and get my kids abroad. They become citizens of Canada. They cannot have.
You are just dreaming. I'm telling you.
I'll give you instance now, and they now become citizens. That's one. 2, they have safety. 3, they have access to good education. Have you been to the University of Toronto?
Okay. I know. Go ahead.
You know.
So what made you think I cannot send my kids abroad from the proceeds I'll make from that farm?
I was going to.
Yes.
In that same 50 million from that you do business. Do you know how much is it to process it to get abroad?
Bro, do you know what is business?
Sir, I just want to explain.
Please explain.
If I may, my lord, if
Please
I may,
proceed.
if I may,
You may.
Now, I am not taking anybody's side. I just want us to get all the facts right. Actually, if he does his investment well, with about 12 to 15,000 pounds, which is about 12 to 15,000 pounds.
Let's I'm here for you. I'm a calculator.
The calculator is here for me.
I'm here for you.
Well, he should be able to get that out of that money. I think it's going to be roughly around 20 million. Or maybe 25. I don't know with the current.
You don't need to.
That is 30 million naira.
If you take that 30, if you take
30 million naira for one person.
If you take 30 million, no, not for one person. If you take that 30 million naira and you invest it in a small short-let Airbnb apartment somewhere, not in the core of the UK. Now, not in London or Birmingham. Say you're going to places like Plymouth or Portsmouth or all of those smaller places, all of those mouths. If he invests that there, he can recoup his money within a year. He can. That's what I'm saying. That's good investment. I don't want to advise anybody to invest their money in Nigerian real estate at the moment. I'm just saying.
I'm just telling you. Let me tell you people something.
If he invests well,
with
but
that
just can we trust Zaza to invest?
With that 50 million, no, it's not a play. With that 15 million, I will even have 35 staffs I'll be paying in that farm.
Okay.
So how did we get to 35?
I'm not telling you what I can do with the money.
How much will you be paying them per month? 12k?
No, listen. I can be paying them as much as 45,000 naira, depending on the job. I can get people to sweep the place. I get people to keep the place neat. Get people to feed my birds and my pig and whatever. Listen, I will pay them very well, and I will even before you come back, I'll have another hectare somewhere where I'm trying
it's so
to do
easy.
No,
these are people have been saying. By the time you do, by the time you
if you have a proper plan,
you make 20 million by next 2 weeks. 20 million is what not less than what it was.
I won't go into farming without proper plan and a good structure for that farm.
All right.
I will draw all of that properly. Get people.
Can you beat your chest and say the value of 50 million now will be the same 1 week later?
You're making a mistake. Am I keeping the money somewhere, sitting down looking at me, or I'm investing it for turnovers?
Even if you invest it can still. This is what you don't understand about investment. There are good and bad investments.
There are investments and there are investments.
Let me explain to you. The FX market will affect your investment,
Absolutely.
whether or not you make good
investments. I will increase my sales.
Now, let me tell you something.
Price in sales.
Dangote Group, right? I'm using Dangote Group simply because we know it as one of the well-doing. Dangote Group has undergone immense loss in the last couple of months that the Nigerian naira has been under siege.
Under serious siege,
That we've been going through what we're going through, irrespective of the fact that. So if you own stocks in any of the Dangote groups or in Access Holdings or any of those, you're still going to face. Look, it's still going to affect you one way or another. That's why we have multi-million and multi-billion naira investments packing their bags and leaving because they know that this is not going to help us.
Are you saying the economy won't be better? Are you saying it's going to remain like
Zaza,
this?
are you following the story?
I am. No, I am following it. We'll say the same thing.
He seems to be a believer.
If you are giving me this 50 million naira to say, the 50 million naira is stable, and exactly. Whether you live or you stay, you're getting that 50 million. I'm a jackpot.
I like that word now. Believe now.
I believe the economy is going to get better whichever way.
Well, what if the economy gets better and one day you're walking on the streets, and a policeman just accidentally fires? It happen? Does it not happen?
No, you're not pointing at me. It fires to somewhere.
I tell you, there was a story that happened. There was a story that happened. There was a boy that was sitting in shop in Terminals Market, Jos, Plateau State, 2022, not very far away from us. And what happened? There was a whole situation. The security operative was trying to fire in the air, and he fired. The boy that just started apprentice work was shot fatally in the shop. Nigeria happened to him.
That's why I said.
So this is why people are jumping.
That's why I said if you have a business, have a good structure. Are you trying to tell me that the owner of Access Bank, when he died, the Access Bank will not continue to people put their money there?
What are the odds that he are going to die?
No, I'm only telling you.
What are the odds that you're going to die?
The Access Man CEO or boss that died. Access Bank just in front of us is
open.
open.
Just like that in Canada?
No, I'm just saying, whichever way, even if Nigeria happens to you, if you have a good structure infrastructure, your kids, your wife, whoever will continue.
Of course,
the
you can
business
join.
won't die.
Of course, you can.
Let's hear from the people because I don't. They fully back. They know what
Of course, you can join the conversation. I apologize. We missed a few calls. I sincerely apologize.
Canada open branch for
Gentlemen, I will turn off your mic. This is not Abuja matters.
Sorry.
Please, let's not have fired shots, direct shots. Thank you very much. Now you can join the conversation. I apologize for missing the few calls that we did. Please do call us back 0700 010 961 961. And of course, you can watch us live on YouTube. I am having a very beautiful time looking at how gorgeous we all look. By us, I mean me.
I'm sorry for you.
I'm too vain, I know. But if you don't flush over yourself like this, I mean, Nigeria will get to you. 50 million or not. Anyway, so please join the conversation. We really want to know what you hear, what you think. I'll take some of the comments that we've got off of Twitter. Midday Max, I'm staying home. I can go to Canada out of the 50 million after I'm done investing and building my business, please. And David Shegung, a very wise and calculated person will choose option A unless you have been frustrated here in Nigeria already, because 50 million and an acre of land in Ekpe or anywhere else, Canada sure later, because them know they even plug money for Canada now. Think wisely. Baba origin, Nigerians are the biggest problem of Nigeria. Some mumu, oh my God, we can't do that in the comments. We can't, please, okay? Keep your comments very, very civil. Some people are saying, some people that have never seen 50 million will think it's enough reason not to jackpot. All this your jackpot nonsense. You all make Nigeria look like a bad place to be or invest in. Do they have two heads? Just, oh my God, he sent an entire epistle.
Yeah.
Just say you have very poor mindsets. So it's okay because you are wired that way. You can never progress where you don't see progress. Come on now. And you can never, you can still never progress where you see progress and you don't have the right tool to progress. Make una just the they go. Even for free, I will pick my country over anywhere else. Make una they play. Everything bad you think is happening here is happening everywhere in the world. Now too much cap make una think say Nigeria bad pass. Mind you, many people have been living in Nigeria all their lives and they've never encountered anything bad. I, for one, am a good example. He's very, very passionate about that stance. And I'll take this one and then, we can go back to you gentlemen because y'all fussing and looking at me like I'm taking your time to make your point. A family member has a farmland with a poultry business in Ekpe. One government policy and the business went sour. That's all I have to say. Peace. Damilare goes, as a cybersecurity engineer, run me the Canadian visa ASAP. Ladies and gentlemen,
I love
Zaza, where are your thoughts? Collect them. So some people are saying, we are going to stay here. Nonetheless, there's nothing making us leave. Other people are saying, somebody had the same poultry business that Zaza is saying that, he wants to open in Ekpe. And there was just one government policy. I mean, look at Gokada, for example.
Exactly.
We don't have to go far.
And then all of a sudden, you pack your bag.
Look at Gokada, for example.
You pack your bag and it's all gone. See, let me find what I say. No, that has a lot to say, but the truth is this: we all know the cost of living in Canada is quite fair.
Okay,
it's very low. We know that, like I told you earlier, free healthcare. Okay. You can easily access. It's very even for immigrants.
Okay,
clean and safe environment. Have you been to some places in Lagos State and look how it looks like, or some places here in Abuja?
No. Some places in Lagos just smell horribly. Abuja is starting to smell. I need to say this. Has anybody been on Gimbia Street lately? It smells. I have no idea why.
Where it's coming from.
Okay.
That's one.
When did Abuja start catching the smell?
Imagine. We have robust economy in Canada.
After some people decided to come.
Yeah, welcoming environment, world-class education.
It's not very, very
How is our
it's not so welcome.
Wait.
No, our education. Our education is welcoming.
Okay, but not the environment.
Maybe not.
So are you aware? You're saying the economy is bad, blah blah blah.
Yes,
the country.
it is.
Are you aware that if you invest in your country, you're also contributing to the economic growth of
the
that
country allowing us to
invest in the country?
No, you can't.
How many businesses have been helped by the government? to
You can't-
boom
listen,
and to
you-
blow.
you can't
Especially small,
completely say-
medium,
Excuse
and
me, sir.
small,
Excuse
medium
me,
and
sir.
medium
Let
scale
us call a
business.
spade a spade. And let's say this in closing because it's already time for us to run and leave this video. But let's call a spade a spade. The Nigerian government, the Nigerian space. Let's not just blame the economy.
The space in general.
Nigeria is not a very favorable environment for a business to thrive.
For even a career to
At
thrive.
the moment.
Okay.
A
At
career
the
to thrive.
moment.
Okay, but I want to tell
Yes.
you. I want to tell you that for the fact that you're listening to me,
Tell
I'm
me.
going to invest in this country because of these few reasons. First of all,
Okay.
I'm supporting the economic growth. I will definitely be bringing jobs to the local people around
Yeah.
that particular area there. Those that don't have jobs, I'm going to be giving them jobs.
Yeah.
Then again, there's going to be very, very good political stability in that particular area, if not even.
Political stability because of your one business.
No, see, no matter how
There's
little,
nothing that is going to stabilize our
one
polity.
government policy can wreck
I'm
you.
a patriot, my man.
What?
See,
where,
no matter how-
where are people investing more than Delta? Should we go and should we start talking about what is going on in Delta states now?
Thank
That now
you,
they are using
thank you.
human beings.
Thank you,
Human beings
thank
have
you.
become numbers.
If
Oh,
you're-
300 people. 62 people.
Okay.
Listen.
Don't
I don't
poke the bear.
mind. I don't mind what you're going to say. What I'm going to say in essence
Your mind
is
is made up.
my mind is made up. I'm going to stay back here. First off, I'm going to do that because I want to support the people that do not have jobs to get jobs.
So you want- yeah,
I'm going
yeah,
to
interested in
support.
job
Hold
creation.
on. When it's your turn,
Okay.
yes, support the. Don't give me that bombastic side eye. I'm going to support these people because they do not have job. I'm going to be helping the local community.
Yeah.
I'm also going to help in the economic growth. If you think the economy will not get better, we just have to start by doing something. We have to start by starting up to build that economy you think is fallen from our own self. So if I have that little to start up a business here in the country, invariably I'm supporting the economy to grow. So there's nothing you're going to tell me and then turn over at the end of the day.
Yeah.
By 2 years, 3 years, depending on the growth, the business will definitely grow.
Simple. I'm taking that visa for my family,
Please go ahead.
for my children yet unborn. I'm taking that family for the future.
Thank you very
Of
much
everybody
for
associated
your
with me.
views. As usual, it was a very, very interesting episode of Walking My Shoes. I really am grateful that we got to do this together today per every week. Of course, another episode of Walking My Shoes comes up next week, Monday, and do well to call us. For those that we missed, I missed like 3 calls. I apologize profusely for being carried away by these gentlemen. They led a very, very strong argument. What would you do? What would you want to do? The news at 6 comes up at 6. In the moment, I and Oma Omi are just saying that, babe, if you ask me, I don't know what I'm going to ask. You understand me now? I'm just here to present the show, really.